The gist of what's going on is I have built this software, and this software is called NicheBase. This software is designed for the podcast industry. We currently have a weird thing going on with podcasts where people are recording hundreds of episodes and they're hoping that they'll get a lot of downloads, they'll get a lot of subscribers, and that each episode is ultimately a marketing tool in some capacity. But here's the reality. When podcasts get sent out, they exist for a moment in time. And as soon as the next episode gets put out there, unfortunately, the last one kind of gets forgotten about. Sure, we hope that someone will randomly stumble upon it during a Google search result or something like that. But the reality is, podcasts are not being fully leveraged. So I built a product called NicheBase. NicheBase is designed to help one micro niche in the podcast industry turn its old podcast backlog and future podcasts to come into its home base, into an actual podcast engine. It takes every podcast episode and automatically transcribes it. Transcribes it means it turns it into text. Once it turns every episode into text, I use AI to automatically analyze each episode. It finds every resource that is mentioned in the episode that the hosts and the guests talk about. It automatically extracts every resource and saves it to your custom software that I make for you. And it makes it a purchasable product. So when you have an episode that talks about a supplement you took and you ultimately want to be able to give someone a link to go buy that supplement, there's no way to do that in an easy fashion right now. So my podcast extracts that supplement, allows you to associate a link with it, and then makes it a clickable thing inside the podcast episode itself. It also extracts questions and answers that were asked and answered during the podcast episode. So every episode is a gold mine of knowledge that is way underutilized. So I've made a system that allows us to extract all the value out of the podcast, all of the expert speakers, all of the best quotes, all of the resources, all of the questions and answers, and then I turn that into a home base for your entire business. The intention is to create lots and lots of content that is easily digestible from search engines, AI search engines, as well as traditional search engines. And it gives people thousands more reasons to find your podcast. When they go and search a question that is related to something you offer, it is highly likely that you will be the authority on that topic and show up on the first page of Google after your whole podcast system has been established. So it's a really, really cool software. And I have a live client that's using it and it's working really great. Everyone has good products. My product, phenomenal product. But if no one knows about it, it's just another product. Take care. Have a good day. And I hope you enjoyed watching what's possible